The readings of today, dear brothers and sisters, remind us of God's assurance, God's promise and His assurance. God's promise of the Spirit is given to us irrespective of our background. All those who are open to the Spirit in baptism will receive that gift of the Spirit. And the assurance given in the Gospel reading of today that I will be with you in every moment. I'm reminded of an experience I had with a young man in a hospital. I had gone to visit him, and then he was talking about his life. He was wheelchair bound, and he was partially paralyzed. And he was asking me questions. Why did this happen to me? One after another tragedies in my life. I lost my parents when I was young. I was coming up, just got married, and I'm doing well in my life. And suddenly, this accident took place at the construction site, and here I am now, wheelchair bound. Why did this happen? What wrong did I do? I was brought up a Catholic. I went to Mass every Sunday, and so on. Why did this happen? I'm sure many of you would have come across such questioning by many good, devout, God-fearing people, Catholics, asking that question, why this is happening to me? We have no answer, but Jesus is giving us an assurance. I have conquered the world. Take courage. Jesus is not telling us that when you become Christian, when you become a Catholic, when you become baptized in the church, the troubles will disappear from our world. The troubles, you'll have no difficulties, no challenges, no problems in your life. No. Jesus is not telling us that. But Jesus is telling us in the gospel of today that he was abandoned by the disciples. He was feeling alone, but he says not. I was not alone. The Father was with me. Same way he tells them, you also will be scattered. You will have plenty of problems. But take courage. I have conquered the world. What does that mean for us? Jesus is not telling us that we will not have challenges, difficulties, or problems. But he will give us that assurance of the Spirit accompanying us. He is giving us that assurance that he will be with us when we go through challenges and difficulties. A man was reflecting about his life and went into a trance, and he was going back on his life, looking back. When he looked at his life, he saw, as he was walking, he saw Jesus walking along with him all through his life. Then he went and saw the two set of footprints all along his life. And sometime of his past, there were only one set of footprints. And then he asked Jesus, why did you abandon me and you let me alone? And those moments of his life where he was facing the most challenges in his life, he saw only one set of footprints. And then Jesus reminded him, when everything was going well, I was just holding you and walking along with you. But when you were overwhelmed with challenges, difficulties, and problems, I was carrying you. That's where you see one set of footprints. And that is the kind of assurance Jesus is giving us. He will never abandon us. That's what he says. Take courage. I have conquered the world. So, dear brothers and sisters, let us be assured as Jesus is giving us the assurance of the Spirit's accompaniment at every moment of our lives and the presence of him giving us strength. As he has conquered the world, he will also strengthen us, give us the strength to endure all the challenges and difficulties in our faith journey, as well as in our journey as pilgrims here on earth with hope to bring. Amen.
Amen.